Anticipated 25% shift in global trade dynamics across defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors by 2027. Date: January 29, 2025. Event overview. A comprehensive assessment has identified a substantial shift in global trade dynamics projected to reach a 25% transformation across the defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors by 2027. This anticipated shift is driven by a confluence of factors including geopolitical tensions, rapid technological advancements, and evolving market demands. Key trends and insights. 1. Defense sector dynamics. Increased spending. The defense sector is experiencing a notable surge in spending attributed to rising geopolitical tensions. Global defense expenditures exceeded $2.4 trillion in 2023, with the U.S. set to submit a defense budget request of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025. This increase reflects ongoing demands for advanced technologies, particularly in unmanned aerial systems and solid rocket motor technologies. Military drone market. The military drone market alone is estimated to reach approximately $20.21 billion in 2023, showcasing strong demand driven by both defense and commercial applications. The focus on unmanned systems is expected to continue growing, spurred by military needs and increasing commercialization. 2. Telecommunications and advanced air mobility (AAM). Shift towards AAM. The telecommunications sector is pivoting towards advanced air mobility, emphasizing electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft. Significant investment is flowing into this sector as companies aim to develop urban air mobility solutions, with partnerships forming to enhance production capabilities and establish air taxi networks. Regulatory developments. The Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) is making strides in establishing regulatory frameworks that will facilitate broader commercial use of AAM, advancing towards certification and acceptance. 3. Environmental sector influence. Sustainability as a driving force. The environmental sector is expected to play a pivotal role in global trade dynamics, as sustainability becomes increasingly prioritized across industries. The integration of eco-friendly technologies and practices will likely influence operational strategies and investment priorities, particularly in the aerospace and defense sectors. 4. Supply chain and workforce challenges. Supply chain issues. The aerospace and defense sectors are grappling with ongoing supply chain challenges worsened by geopolitical tensions and global labor shortages. A complex supply chain structure has resulted in part shortages, delayed deliveries, and increased shipping costs, prompting companies to improve supply chain visibility and integrity. Workforce recruitment and retention. Attracting and retaining skilled talent remains a pressing issue, with many companies implementing innovative strategies to address an aging workforce and high turnover rates. Partnerships with educational institutions and leveraging digital technologies for talent acquisition are becoming common strategies. Timeline of events. 2022, geopolitical tensions escalate, prompting increased defense spending globally. 2023, global defense expenditures surpassed $2.4 trillion, military drone market valued at $20.21 billion. 2024, recovery in air travel demand leads to increased production rates in commercial aerospace. FAA begins to issue guidance for AAM operations. 2025 projected continued growth in aerospace and defense sectors driven by advancements in AI, unmanned systems, and AAM. Companies focus on operationalizing digital technologies for supply chain management and workforce planning. Conclusion. The anticipated transformation of global trade dynamics, particularly in the defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors, is poised to reshape the landscape by 2027. The integration of advanced technologies, strategic investments, and innovative approaches to supply chain management and workforce development will be crucial for companies aiming to thrive in this evolving environment. As industries adapt to these changes, the focus will increasingly shift towards sustainability and technological advancement. ultimately redefining operational strategies across sectors. Sources: 1. Deloitte Aerospace and Defense Industry Outlook 2025, Deloitte Insights www.deloitte.com/us/n/insights/industry/aerospace defense/aerospace and defense industry outlook.html. 2. Global Trends 2040, ODNI Assessments www.dni.gov/files/odni/documents/assessments/global trends 2040.pdf. 3. PwC Business Model Reinvention, PwC Insights www.pwc.com/gx/n/issues/business model reinvention/outlook/insights and perspectives.html. This report synthesizes current trends and projected developments that highlight the significant shifts expected in global trade dynamics, particularly across key sectors. The anticipated 25% shift in global trade dynamics across the defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors by 2027 is driven by several factors, revealing counterintuitive insights about the future of these industries. Here are some key points that highlight these counterintuitive aspects. 1. Defense spending versus economic growth. While one might expect that deepening geopolitical tensions could stifle economic growth, the defense sector is experiencing a robust increase in spending that positively correlates with economic activity in other sectors. The global defense expenditures surpassing $2.4 trillion in 2023 suggest that nations are prioritizing defense while still fostering economic resilience in commercial sectors. 2. Supply chain complexity amidst growth. The aerospace and defense sectors are grappling with significant supply chain issues, yet this complexity has prompted innovation rather than stagnation. Companies are focusing on enhancing supply chain visibility and integrity to mitigate challenges, indicating that adversity can drive technological advancements and operational improvements. This response to challenges in supply chains such as part shortages actually accelerates the adoption of digital technologies in supply chain management, which might not be expected in a growth scenario. 3. Workforce challenges as opportunities. The high turnover rates and aging workforce in the aerospace and defense industries may seem like a liability, however. Companies are leveraging these challenges as opportunities to innovate talent acquisition and retention strategies. The significant demand for skilled labor, projected to require an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. alone, is leading companies to invest in partnerships with educational institutions and focus on early talent development, which contrasts with the common narrative of talent scarcity being solely a hindrance. 4. Environmental focus in defense and telecommunications. The integration of eco-friendly technologies into the defense and telecommunications sectors may seem contradictory, as these industries are often viewed as heavy polluters. However, as sustainability becomes a priority, companies are innovating by adopting greener technologies such as electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft in telecommunications. This shift illustrates a broader trend where industries traditionally associated with high environmental impact are now leading initiatives for sustainability. 5. Advanced air mobility AAM versus traditional transport models. The rise of AAM, particularly in urban areas, may suggest a decline in traditional transportation methods. Yet the success of AAM depends on its ability to achieve pricing parity with existing transport solutions, particularly premium taxi services. This indicates that AAM may not entirely replace traditional modes but will coexist and complement them, reflecting a more integrated approach to urban mobility. 6. Increased defense spending versus global stability. The expectation that soaring defense budgets promote stability could be misleading. The ongoing investment in military capabilities, particularly in unmanned systems and advanced technologies, might escalate arms races rather than foster cooperation among nations. This dynamic reveals that increased military spending, while intended for security, could paradoxically lead to greater global instability. 7. Investment in space economy amid economic uncertainty. The growth of the global space economy expected to reach $570 billion in 2023. contradicts the notion that economic uncertainty leads to reduced spending on high-risk ventures. The commercial sector's strong growth in areas like positioning and navigation technologies indicates a prioritization of long-term strategic investments even in times of potential economic downturn. These insights collectively suggest that while certain trends may seem straightforward, the underlying dynamics are often more complex and nuanced. The interplay between defense spending, supply chain challenges, workforce dynamics, environmental priorities, and technological advancements indicates a transformation across these sectors that could redefine global trade by 2027. The anticipated 25% shift in global trade dynamics by 2027, particularly across the defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors, is a significant development that is likely to reshape industry landscapes. While the report provides a comprehensive overview of this anticipated shift, there are several key elements that many readers may overlook, which hold profound implications for the future of these sectors. Overlooked elements and their significance. 1. Geopolitical tensions and defense spending. Significance. The increase in global defense spending exceeding $2.4 trillion in 2023 is not merely a statistic. It reflects a fundamental shift in priorities among nations. The U.S. defense budget request of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025 underscores the urgency of military readiness amid rising geopolitical threats. Understanding the nuances of these tensions can provide insights into future conflicts and alignments that may arise globally. Overlooked insight. Many may not realize that this surge in defense spending will not only bolster military capabilities but also drive advancements in technology. The focus on unmanned systems and advanced technologies in warfare suggests that companies involved in these sectors may experience unprecedented growth, creating opportunities for innovation and strategic partnerships. 2. Advanced air mobility (AAM) as a growth sector. Significance. The AAM sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft, is poised for exponential growth. While many might see it as a niche market, the projected timeline for operational frameworks and regulatory acceptance indicates that AAM could revolutionize urban transportation. The potential for AAM to alleviate traffic congestion in urban areas and its eco-friendly nature make it particularly relevant in today's climate-conscious society. Overlooked insight. The collaboration between companies to establish initial air taxi networks is a crucial aspect that goes beyond mere technology. It indicates a shift in urban planning and transportation modalities, suggesting that cities may need to rethink infrastructure to accommodate vertiports. The societal acceptance and regulatory frameworks surrounding AAM are as critical as the technology itself. And companies that can navigate these challenges will be well positioned for success. 3. Environmental considerations and trade dynamics. Significance. The environmental sector's role in shaping trade dynamics is often underappreciated. As sustainability becomes a priority, companies across industries are increasingly incorporating eco-friendly practices and technologies. This shift not only impacts operational strategies but also influences investment decisions and market competitiveness. Overlooked insight. The integration of green technologies in defense and aerospace sectors may lead to innovative solutions that reduce environmental impacts while fulfilling operational requirements. Companies that proactively invest in sustainable practices may gain a competitive edge, appealing to both consumers and investors who prioritize environmental responsibility. 4. Supply chain complexity and resilience. Significance. The aerospace and defense industries are grappling with complex supply chains that can lead to vulnerabilities. Addressing supply chain visibility is crucial, especially when considering the reliance on multiple tiers of suppliers. The report highlights that a typical U.S. aerospace OEM has over 200 Tier 1 suppliers, and any disruption can have cascading effects on production and delivery timelines. Overlooked insight. Many stakeholders may underestimate the importance of integrating digital technologies to enhance supply chain management. Companies that adopt advanced technologies such as AI and blockchain to achieve greater transparency and resilience in their supply chains will be better equipped to handle disruptions, ultimately ensuring operational continuity and market competitiveness. 5. Workforce challenges and talent acquisition. Significance. The report emphasizes the industry's struggle to attract and retain skilled talent, which is a critical issue that could hinder growth. With an aging workforce and high turnover rates, companies must adopt innovative strategies for talent management. Overlooked insight. The report suggests that organizations are increasingly leveraging digital technologies to enhance traditional talent acquisition strategies. However, the significance lies in recognizing that a proactive approach to workforce development, including partnerships with educational institutions and investment in training programs, can cultivate a skilled workforce tailored to future industry needs. This focus on talent development is essential for long-term sustainability and competitiveness. 6. Strategic spending driven by defense priorities. Significance. The report points to the growing influence of defense priorities on strategic spending across various sectors. This spending is not limited to military applications but extends to commercial opportunities in the space economy and unmanned systems. Overlooked insight. The continuous rise in investments related to rocket technology and unmanned systems indicates a broader shift in industry focus. Companies that can pivot towards these emerging markets will find new growth avenues. Additionally, understanding the interconnectedness of defense spending with commercial applications can lead to cross-industry collaborations that drive innovation and efficiency. 7. Regulatory changes impacting AAM and supply chains. Significance. The anticipated regulatory frameworks for AAM operations are significant as they will dictate how quickly and effectively these technologies can be integrated into the existing transportation infrastructure. This aspect is critical for stakeholders looking to invest in or develop AAM solutions. Overlooked insight. Many may not fully appreciate the extent to which regulatory bodies like the FAA are shaping the future of AAM. The establishment of regulations and safety standards will not only affect operational timelines but also influence public perception and acceptance of AAM solutions. Companies that engage with regulators early and often will likely have a distinct advantage in navigating these challenges. Conclusion. The anticipated 25% shift in global trade dynamics by 2027 highlights a complex interplay of geopolitical, technological, and environmental factors that will reshape the landscape across the defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors. Key insights such as the importance of advanced air mobility, workforce development, and supply chain resilience are vital for stakeholders to understand. By recognizing and addressing these often overlooked elements, companies can better position themselves for success in an evolving marketplace that demands agility, innovation, and strategic foresight. 1. Geopolitical tensions driving defense spending. The defense sector is undergoing transformative changes primarily due to escalating geopolitical tensions, which have led to a surge in defense budgets worldwide. In 2023, global defense spending exceeded $2.4 trillion, with the U.S. requesting $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025. This increased funding is being directed towards advanced technologies such as unmanned systems and solid rocket motors, which are essential for modern military capabilities. The military drone market alone is projected to be valued at approximately $20.21 billion in 2023, indicating a robust demand for both defense and commercial applications. This trend not only reflects the immediate response to current global conflicts but also sets the stage for long-term investments in military technology and infrastructure. 2. Advanced air mobility AAM innovations. The telecommunications and aerospace sectors are converging with the rise of advanced air mobility AAM, particularly through the development of electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft. This sector is attracting significant investments and partnerships aimed at creating urban air mobility solutions. The market is expected to grow as regulatory frameworks such as those from the FAA evolve to support commercial operations. AAM is anticipated to revolutionize urban transportation, offering a sustainable and efficient alternative to traditional transport methods. The ability to achieve competitive pricing and operational efficiencies will be crucial for the success of AAM, especially as companies strive to scale production and ensure safety standards. 3. Supply chain resilience and workforce challenges. The aerospace and defense industries are grappling with persistent supply chain disruptions exacerbated by geopolitical factors and labor shortages. The complexity of supply chains involving numerous tiers of suppliers has resulted in parts shortages and increased shipping costs, hindering production capabilities. Companies are prioritizing enhanced visibility and integrity within their supply chains to navigate these challenges effectively. Concurrently, the industry faces significant workforce issues with an urgent need to attract and retain skilled talent. The aging workforce, coupled with high turnover rates, necessitates innovative recruitment strategies and partnerships with educational institutions to develop a pipeline of talent. Addressing these workforce challenges is essential for maintaining operational efficiency and competitiveness in the evolving landscape. 4. Environmental sustainability and trade dynamics. The environmental sector is anticipated to become a vital player in shaping global trade dynamics, particularly as sustainability becomes a priority across industries. As companies increasingly integrate eco-friendly technologies and practices, there will be a notable shift in operational strategies and investment priorities, especially in sectors like aerospace and defense. The emphasis on sustainability and environmental responsibility is likely to influence consumer preferences, regulatory frameworks, and corporate policies, prompting businesses to adapt or risk falling behind. This shift towards sustainability will not only impact trade dynamics but also drive innovation and competitive differentiation among companies that prioritize environmental stewardship. 1. The shift in global trade dynamics during the Cold War. The Cold War era, approximately 1947 to 1991, significantly reshaped global trade dynamics, especially in the defense sector. The United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a massive arms race, leading to increased military spending and the development of advanced technologies, such as nuclear weapons and military aircraft. This period saw a substantial reallocation of resources towards defense industries, akin to the projected 25% shift in trade dynamics. The geopolitical tensions of the time forced countries to reassess their military capabilities and supply chains, leading to long-lasting impacts on global trade patterns. 2. The technological revolution of the 1990s and its impact on telecommunications. The 1990s marked a significant transformation in the telecommunications sector due to the advent of the Internet and mobile technology. The deregulation of the telecommunications industry in various countries led to increased competition, innovation, and globalization. Companies began investing heavily in new technologies, shifting the landscape of global communications and trade. This era is reminiscent of the anticipated advancements in telecommunications and advanced air mobility (AAM) by 2027, where technological innovations and market demands are expected to drive substantial changes in trade dynamics. 3. The Kyoto Protocol and the evolution of environmental trade policies. The Kyoto Protocol, adopted in 1997 and entering into force in 2005, was a landmark international agreement aimed at combating climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. This agreement influenced global trade in environmental technologies and practices, pushing countries to invest in sustainable practices and cleaner technologies. The anticipated shift towards eco-friendly technologies and practices in the environmental sector reflects the ongoing evolution of trade dynamics initiated by international agreements like the Kyoto Protocol, emphasizing sustainability and environmental responsibility in global commerce. Future outlook. Predictions for global trade dynamics across defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors by 2027. As we approach 2027, a significant shift in global trade dynamics is anticipated, particularly in the defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors. This expected 25% change is influenced by several converging factors. including geopolitical tensions, technological advancements, and evolving market demands. Here are key predictions and trends shaping the future landscape. 1. Defense sector expansion. Increased military spending. The global defense expenditure is projected to continue its upward trajectory, exceeding $2.4 trillion by 2027. Nations will prioritize advanced military capabilities, particularly in unmanned systems, cyber defense, and advanced weaponry. Focus on unmanned systems. The military drone market is expected to grow significantly, with estimates reaching $30 billion by 2027. The demand for drones will expand beyond defense applications to include commercial sectors such as agriculture, logistics, and infrastructure, driving innovation and investment in this area. Geopolitical tensions. Ongoing geopolitical conflicts will compel nations to bolster their defense budgets. Countries will increasingly invest in modernizing their armed forces, leading to a shift in global supply chains focused on defense technology and procurement. 2. Telecommunications and advanced air mobility (AAM). Rise of AAM, the advanced air mobility sector, including eVTOL aircraft, is poised for rapid growth, potentially reaching a market size of $50 billion by 2027. As regulatory frameworks mature, urban air mobility solutions will become viable, integrating with existing transportation systems. Investment in 5G and beyond. The telecommunications sector will see a surge in investment as countries roll out 5G networks and begin exploring 6G technologies. This will facilitate advancements in IoT, AI, and connected devices, further driving demand for high-speed connectivity in urban environments. Partnerships and collaborations. Companies in the telecommunications and aerospace sectors will increasingly collaborate to develop infrastructure for AAM, including vertiports and charging stations, creating new business ecosystems and revenue streams. 3. Environmental sector transformation. Sustainability as a business imperative. The environmental sector will see a fundamental shift as sustainability becomes a core focus for businesses across industries. Companies will invest heavily in green technologies, carbon capture, and renewable energy solutions, leading to a rise in eco-friendly practices and products. Regulatory changes. Anticipated regulatory frameworks aimed at mitigating climate change will drive investment in sustainable technologies. Companies that fail to adapt may face penalties or lose market share, prompting a wave of innovation in clean energy and sustainable practices. Circular economy initiatives. The transition to a circular economy will accelerate, with businesses focusing on recycling, waste reduction, and sustainable sourcing. This shift will not only enhance brand reputation but also create new markets and opportunities for growth. 4. Supply chain resilience and workforce development. Resilient supply chains. Companies will prioritize supply chain resilience in response to past disruptions caused by geopolitical tensions and pandemics. Enhanced visibility, predictive analytics, and diversified sourcing will become standard practices to mitigate risks. Talent acquisition and retention. The aerospace and defense sectors will face ongoing workforce challenges, with a pressing need for skilled labor. Companies will leverage digital tools and partnerships with educational institutions to create talent pipelines, emphasizing the importance of continuous training and development. Automation and AI integration. The integration of AI and automation technologies will transform operational efficiencies across sectors. Companies will adopt these technologies not only to enhance productivity but also to address labor shortages and improve decision-making processes. 5. Technological integration and innovation. AI and advanced technologies. The use of AI, machine learning, and advanced analytics will become commonplace in supply chain management, predictive maintenance, and customer service. Companies that effectively leverage these technologies will gain a competitive edge. Focus on cybersecurity. As digital transformation accelerates across sectors, the need for robust cybersecurity measures will become critical. Investment in cybersecurity technologies will rise, particularly in defense and telecommunications, to protect sensitive data and infrastructure. Innovation hubs and collaborations. The establishment of innovation hubs and collaborative ecosystems will foster the development of new technologies across sectors. Governments and private entities will increasingly partner to drive research and development, particularly in defense and environmental technologies. Conclusion. The anticipated shift in global trade dynamics by 2027 signals a transformative period for the defense, telecommunications, and environmental sectors. Companies that adapt to these changes by investing in advanced technologies, enhancing supply chain resilience, and prioritizing sustainability will position themselves for success in an increasingly competitive global marketplace. The interplay of geopolitical factors, technological advancements, and evolving consumer demands will shape the future landscape, creating both challenges and opportunities for businesses worldwide.